Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Mortanius, and we are back with some more. We are back with some more Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition on the Xbox Series X. Time of recording is 12:03 a.m. Wednesday, September 4th, excuse me, 2024. When we last left off, finally managed to finish off our last side mission so far that we were in the process of actually tackling, and have now made our way to Feros colony, one of our primary targets on our hunt for Saren. What was it? Saren. I want to be sure his name. Saren Arturius, I do believe. Ooh, Jesus Christ. There are so many of these that we need to go through. Gotta keep reminding myself to actually flip over to these and actually let some of these play before I actually end some of these episodes. But if you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, a follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists, share around some of the other playlists, bang the bell. Follow the links to my Twitch to get to my YouTube, follow the links to my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and get comfortable. Let's get into this. One second, folks. I'm checking out something. Right. Wanted to be sure. Yes, his last name is Saren Arturius. Or Arturius is his last name. Sure. Ashley and Tally.
Equalizing
Why not?
interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Alright, y'all heard the AI/VI. Commander's gone. Break out that 2024. It's about to be some fire up in here. Make sure that when he shows back up, we vent every single particle. He can smell nothing, do you understand? I will not get court-martialed because of y'all lighting up some ancient weed. But it was your recommendation, sir. I don't know what you're talking about, Private.
We saw your ship. Dan wants to speak with you immediately.
Who?
Who's Fidan?
He's our leader. He needs your help to prepare for the Geth. They're making another push. Please, up the stairs past the freighter.
Alright. Tally, why don't we do that? What? What kind of lock on is that? Kind of thing that makes me trust that you shouldn't be trusted. At least not right now. Nothing like good old-fashioned hack. Nope. Okay, I guess I'm in your cover, Talon. Gotcha. Wanted to go around you, not move you from your cover. So, scale of 1 to 10, 10 being good, 1 being bad. How likely you think it is for that dude to have survived that wide open shot to the back? Cause if we follow the logic, he got hit with carnage from behind. Turn next shotgun blast into an explosive ball of particles that can damage multiple enemies. Now we didn't take damage, but I think it's because that instance is scripted, not because the technique isn't carnage. Oh yeah? I'll see your sniper shot and I'll raise you a singularity to the center of your group. Hold that for me. Nothing like 2009 ragdoll physics. Actually, hold on. Let me be sure about something. (2007), excuse me. November 20th, 2007. Jesus. 18.
Head to the tunnels. Make sure they're secure. But what if I find Geth there?
Are you saying you won't go?
No, I'll go. I'll go.
That's his way of saying, stay there.
Get ready.
Glad to see some soldiers. Our numbers are getting thin.
Those Geth are bloody dangerous. Die of thirst, the Geth will surely kill us all. How is a woman supposed to think with guns going off all around?
You're not. Oh, okay. I'm like, are you dead or unconscious? But I think he might actually, nah, he's holding his wound. Cause I'm like, I think he might actually be dead, but like the game is kind of glitching him in position and he's sort of slipping.
I fear the Geth will kill us all.
The Geth are mounting another attack.
My headaches are getting better. I just have to stop thinking about the past. Hello, Off-Worlder. I'm glad that we are totally forgotten by the rest of the galaxy.
Dear, please try to rest. You're not ready to speak.
But they should know... I mean, they are very important. Yes. That's better.
Interesting. Whatever it was that started off, the second she started off, I'm glad the rest of the galaxy hasn't forgotten us. Pissed right off. Interesting. Okay. I can respect it.
Is there anything I can do for you?
I'm fine. I just need to try to think clearly. It's just a lingering pain from the last attack. I'll be fine.
I see no major injury, but something must be causing her pain.
Please, just let her rest. She just needs rest.
Alright.
The Geth just keep coming.
Yeah, because that was immediately helpful. Thank you for another codex entry. Honestly, I'm not even being sarcastic.
Oh, Commander, I'm glad they finally sent somebody to help us.
You're a bit late, aren't you?
Arcelia. Sorry, Commander. Everyone's on edge since...
Watch out! We've got Geth in the tower!
I can respect her being on edge, but it ain't our fault that we didn't get here beforehand. Didn't get you. All right. Getting that dog leg shuffle on over there, huh? What? Oh, I forgot that. Jesus, I hate that. Oh. Oh, okay. He or she or whatever they are, had used that shield boost technique. Restores a portion of your shields even while you're under fire. Because as I was firing, their shields kept regenerating a bit. I'm like, what did you do? Okay. But I guess I had forgot it, but when I used throw, I moved intentionally, and that was because I had used it while I was out of cover. So the way the original game functions, whenever you use any of your abilities out of cover, you'll see your ability is based on where you used it. So if I use it here and then move into cover, it'll still fire from this position. But since this is a remaster, it'll fire from where I'm at. I'm not mad. All right, Williams, if it's like that. No, it's like that. That's right.
This will help.
Rally round.
Think we're good, Commander?
All right. I would love to get off of this spot and get into some cover. If it's extremely necessary for me, to just sit here and die, I'll do it if I really have to. What? All right. I'm not gonna argue with you. I don't know why you can't, but I'm not gonna argue with you.
Powering up.
Whoa. Got that. Telly. Why don't you give him a job if you can? Nope. Guess you can. William. Sniper. And enjoy your skeet shooting, ladies. I win.
So,
I don't know what it is.
roll out to wherever the Geth are bunkered. Check in with Fidan, but I think we're done here.
We are. I don't know what it is, but for some reason in the remastered version, the I think it's only in this one, but the AI, they're terrible. For some reason, they don't listen like they should. You have to emphasize the things they do even more than you ever had to. Another kinetic exoskeleton. There we go. Now the question becomes, what was that, 8? Nope, it's the same. Okay. Energized weave. Didn't I pick up another energized? No, that was energized plating. Ugh. There's your rifle. It's about time for me to come across another set of Colossus armor. That is an extremely on-the-nose hint game. I hope you're hearing me. Okay. Since I'm switching all of this out in the end, I might as well determine whether or not I'm giving certain individuals some variation of tungsten rounds or not. Or some to deal with the Geth primarily, since that's what we're going to be dealing with down here. Her cryo rounds are perfect since they're primarily shield based, so we'll leave those be. Yeah, you can keep the Inferno for the sniper as well. Wish I could upgrade this Geth pulse rifle, but I can't. Oh, I'm like, what just happened? Got a suit for her last episode, but oh well, I guess not. Nothing new in that regard. Yeah, actually, they can keep what they got, because what they have also allows them to stop the Geth in their tracks. So you can take the kinetic exoskeleton. Actually, it works out for you. Fidan. A lot of talking we need to do, and here's hoping this one ain't gonna be an issue.
The tower's secure. Thanks to you, Commander.
I'm glad we were able to help
I'm
you.
just glad your colony is safe.
I appreciate your concern and your efforts against the Geth.
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back. They always come back.
Interesting. Why?
What do they want?
If you want answers, go ask them yourselves.
We don't know what they're after. They came, they attacked us, that's all we know. Their main base is at the ExoGeni headquarters. A good place to start looking if you want answers.
ExoGeni,
What's
huh?
ExoGeni?
It's the company most of us work for before the attacks. They fund this colony. The Skyway leads directly to ExoGeni headquarters. You can't miss it.
Of course, there's an army of Geth between here and there.
Understood. We'll deal
I
with
didn't
that.
expect this would be easy.
Then maybe I can get this colony operational again.
Any other info you have on this base?
What can you tell me about the defenses the Geth have set up?
I don't have any details, but I'll wager it's a lot more fortified than the command post.
They landed at least one Geth ship at ExoGeni, and I've seen large walking tanks on the Skyway. Expect a hard fight.
Said you're trying to get the colony back to operational status.
What do you need done to get this place back on its feet?
We need those Geth destroyed.
Arcelia's right. There are still Geth in the tunnels. We also have more mundane problems like food, water, and power. I'm not sure where we stand on those matters. You should talk to the people overseeing them.
What about
Do you
the
have
Geth?
information about Geth in the lower tunnels?
Nothing new. They're in the tunnel somewhere, likely guarding a transmitter to coordinate attacks. It's not a critical threat right now, but getting rid of that transmitter will help us defend against further attacks.
Alright. Fair warning, folks. I should have told y'all beforehand. Talking to these two is going to be quite a bit of talking. Not much, but quite a bit. More than you think just from these two. And from what we've come across just in like the last 20 minutes or so.
Is there anything I can do to solve your water shortage?
Maka Doyle has been assigned to that particular issue. If you have any insight to offer, please speak with her.
You
Food
mentioned
situation.
something about a food shortage.
Davin Reynolds is tasked with securing food for the immediate future. If you can assist, please speak with him.
What's wrong with the colony's power supply?
May O'Connell is working on our power problems. She'd know more about it than I do.
Let's talk about Zeus, Hope, and Feros in general.
Of course, Commander.
What can you tell me about your colony?
Tell me about your colony.
Life is hard and often brutal, even without our current problems. Colonial affairs back on Earth told us we'd be beneath the notice of any raiders. I guess they weren't counting on the Geth. But, despite everything, there's something tranquil about this place, unlike anything I've experienced before.
Your people lied to you, not because of the Geth, but because of the concept. If memory serves, the details about Feros' information in the the situation log or whatever, and on the menu, the system menu when you're landing, speaks about this entire place being a set of Prothean ruins. An entire Prothean city, in fact. So, yeah. Stands to reason you still draw attention in your own way. Not this current situation, at least so far, but there you go. What can you tell me about this ExoGeni?
What else can you tell me about ExoGeni?
ExoGeni funded this colony. Without them, we wouldn't be stuck here.
They specialize in colonization. In return for bankrolling the colony, we work for them. Their main goal is the retrieval of valuable artifacts or resources.
Except there isn't anything here. Or if there is, we didn't find it.
Interesting. Or if there is, we didn't find it. Okay. What do y'all mean by artifacts precisely, other than what I've already stated here?
I wonder if that's what the Geth are looking for.
Perhaps.
Could be.
As she said, we never found anything of value.
Of course, the Geth could know something we don't.
Possible. Being AI has its
I'll
advantages.
talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
So Williams, grease or you just wake up like that? Gel, shea butter. I mean, you want to insert yourself in a conversation oh so badly. Figure out, you know, check you out, see what's up. It's obviously important to you.
You'll have to forgive my wife. Calantha's not in her right mind. She just needs to relax and accept what's happened.
Sounds like she was going through a migraine or something. Accept what's happened. Interesting
What do you
language.
do for the colony?
I'm a medic. Or I am since the doctor died. I've tried my best since she was killed.
Well, no. Psychologically, it might be a lot to take in, to break in, to get over. So, yeah. What can you tell me about Feros itself?
Do you know anything about this planet?
Just what I was told by Colonial Affairs. It's a little different from what they claimed. It's not all bad, though. When the Geth are gone, we'll have a chance to create something even more spectacular than before.
That's what's up. Homesteaders at their finest. I can respect it. Your lady
What
gonna be
happened to
alright?
your wife?
The constant attacks have strained us all. She'll adapt. We all have.
We have a ship in orbit. Very, very, very proficient doctor.
Is there anything I can do for her?
No, she just needs time. Time to absorb everything. We'll be fine.
Yeah, I can respect
Tell me
that.
about the colony.
I can't tell you much about that. You'd best ask Fidan if you really must know.
Interesting. Why
Why
is
can't
that?
you tell me? I just want to know about the colony.
Fidan is our leader. Who better to answer questions about the colony?
I have to go.
Okay.
Please do what you can to stop the attacks.
I can understand it, especially with them, these kind of being homesteaders. They kind of look after each other, so it's more of a don't ask me. I'm not giving up secrets of our people. If he says something, then you know because you're supposed to know, kind of thing. He might have made mistakes, but at least I didn't make those mistakes.
You're the one who repelled that last wave. They'll be back. And if the Geth don't kill us, we'll die of hunger soon enough.
Are you doing anything to remedy the situation?
I need to boost rations with Varen meat, but it's too dangerous. The Alpha Varen, he's huge and he's mad. Rabid, maybe. Totally uncontrollable. I can't do anything until he's dead.
Interesting.
Tell me about Zoo's Hope.
The colony is growing. Or it was. But you should speak with Fidan. He is our leader.
Interesting. Same issue
Why
here.
should I speak to Fidan? Why can't you tell me?
I don't want to talk about that right now. Speak with Fidan.
I can understand that. Not in the mood. Focus on procurement for food.
Tell me about yourself.
What's to tell? I came here with my wife Greta, looking for adventure, a new life together. This isn't exactly what we signed up for. Of course, it would be much better without the Geth. We were really starting to enjoy the colony before they came.
No doubt, no doubt. So you said something about hunting
Tell me about
Varen.
hunting Varen.
Hunting them is impossible while fending off the Geth. On the positive side, they'll attack anything, even those damn synthetics. The big Alpha
Nice.
Baron is the real problem. He's mad, erratic, completely unpredictable.
Will they try and eat the gas? Can they process their material? Could it become poisonous to the food that you eat? I have a ship in orbit. We can fly in supplies, but we couldn't become a constant delivery
I have a
service.
ship. I could bring in supplies from off-world.
I'd rather you concentrated on the Geth. Food won't help us if they breach our defenses.
I can
I have
respect
to
that.
go.
So long, Commander.
Ladies, thank you. I'm not moving. Don't be rude.
Commander, I was told to make my supplies available to you if you wish.
Ah,
Let me
cool.
see what you have.
Of course. I may be able to provide a few interesting items.
It's the kind of looking like it. Ah, the Halliot Armory license. I will take it. Yes, I will. No real need to pick up anything else, though.
Is there something I can do for you? I'm told to make all my goods available.
What do you think of Zoo's Hope?
What can you tell me about Zoo's Hope?
A fascinating place by all accounts. Though the
Isn't
Geth
it?
have made it treacherous. You might like it here too, if you gave it a chance, Commander. I never thought I'd stay in one place for long, but here? I will stay here.
Not really the type to put down
This
roots.
place is barely holding together. Why stay here?
I can't give you an answer to that, Commander. At least not one that you would comprehend. Why not try asking Phi Dan? Maybe he can tell you what I can't.
I can't give you an answer. Not one you would comprehend. Try asking Phi Dan. Maybe he'll tell you what I can't. Why would he know why you choose to stick around? Alright.
How do you keep things in stock in conditions like this?
My list of consumers has shrunk significantly since the attacks, and few of those have time for shopping.
Yeah, I can respect that.
What's a Solarian doing on a human colony?
This Solarian goes where the credits are. Or I did.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
A well-stocked freighter can be a profitable investment on a new colony. But once I was
Yeah.
here, I decided to stay on. The colony life grows on you after a while.
Yeah, I can see that. But once again, he says he goes where the credits are. But once he was here, he decided to stay. Not to mention how much you can actually make being a well-stocked merchant vessel on a new frontier colony world. If this place falling apart ain't really surprising. It's Prothean. It's gonna be falling apart. Now, if you're talking about the Geth, well, that's a different conversation.
What's your name, Solarian?
My full name is Goratu Heranon Maldinest God Inost Ledra. Humans usually employ surname and given name only. Inost and Ledra in my case.
Damn. All right. Hey, we've got some long ones down here. Some legitimately long ones down here.
Why's your name so long?
We are named for our origins. Goratu is my homeworld, Heranon my clan's country, Maldinest and Got are the city and district where I live.
Wait. Goratu, Hiranan, Maldinest, Got.
What's your name, Solarian?
My full name is Goratu Heranon Maldinest God Inost Ledra. Humans
Enos
usually employ
Ledra.
surname and given name only. Enost and Ledra. in my
Okay, so Enos Ledra is his name, but naturally he incorporates everything. Like how you would have like Leonardo da Vinci, Leonardo of Da Vinci, of the city of Da Vinci, or rather of the city of Vinci, same kind of thing. But that's what I was trying to catch. Enos Ledra is his actual name, and the other places are based on where he's from. That's interesting.
What's your name, Solarian?
Wait, nope,
Humans
that's what I meant to do.
We are named for our origins.
Okay, that was it.
Goodbye.
Yes, good luck.
I'm just thinking about other Solarians.
Nice work with those Geth. Glad you showed up. I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
Okay. What about our power cells? I mean, we probably have backups, and if we don't, we can probably fly to the nearest station to get
Would it help
some.
if I brought in some power cells from the Normandy? We can certainly spare a few.
Your top-of-the-line ship doesn't use the same parts as the old generator we've got. Cells just aren't compatible.
I can respect it. Double A's and C batteries.
If I find anything while I'm looking around, I'll send it your way.
Thank you, Commander. I appreciate it.
Figured I'd shoot at some of y'all real quick if you don't mind. Yeah, cool.
I'm sorry, but I can't stop to talk. I have to deal with the water
Whoa.
shortage.
Is there anything I can do?
The utilities building was one of the first to fall under Geth control. Find the mains and turn them back on. Until then, this colony is dry.
Which means it's been rough out here. You had whatever water was here. You had to reuse whatever water you had. Anything you used to clean any dishes, if that's how y'all still function, you had to reuse. And all that. Tasty.
Tell me about the colony.
We are a small group, part of a larger colony, before the Geth attacked. You should speak to Fidam. It's his responsibility. He knows the colony best.
What about Feros itself?
What do you know about this planet?
I am not the one to ask about that. Ask Fidam or one of the others.
Makes sense. She seemed the type to have her nose to the grindstone. She ain't really even giving me like the time of day because of how much focus she actually needs for this. I can respect it. It's not that she don't care. It's that she only has 2 sets of eyes and 1 brain, and she can't be at 2 places at once. She can hear me, and she's focusing on me enough for what she needs to do. Same with me.
Tell me about yourself.
I'd rather not. This is not the time or the place. Please, help us or don't. Otherwise, leave me to my work.
See what I mean? Only real person here to actually do that.
I have a ship fueled and ready to go. I could bring water in.
Unless you plan to make a trip every few days, that wouldn't really solve our problem. We need to be self-sufficient.
I can respect that. But that implies you where you need to be for self-sufficiency. But you might actually be. And this might literally have just been a big-ass hiccup.
I have to go.
I wish you luck.
Oh, that's Greta.
Not the best shot, but I'll do what I can.
Okay. So, your husband's procurement, I guess you're guard detail. Normally guard detail or currently guard detail?
You're the commander of the ship that just landed.
Yeah.
What do you know about the colony?
We just arrived a short time ago. It seemed like any other colony at first, but it's different somehow.
You know, it's funny. I said it was going to take a bit to talk to those other 2, and I actually forgot to talk to her over there. I'll talk to her on my way out, though.
What do you mean?
It's hard to explain. It's kind of like... I can't describe it. You should speak with Fidam. He knows the colony better than me.
Okay. This is starting to become a less of a we don't really understand all the things and more of a look here, I don't want them problems. Talk to Fidam kind of situation.
What do you do here?
I'm just watching over the ship, making sure she doesn't get any worse. If nothing else, she's good for hiding in when those Geth come over the walls.
Huh, I could respect that, especially if it's durable enough and if you can actually defend yourself from it. If not, though, expect them to place charges and blow the walls down.
Looks like you're monitoring something.
No, well, just ship diagnostics. It's nothing. I should get back to it, but Fidam, what's the report on... I should go.
Alright. The issue, you good?
Maybe I can help you. What are you trying to diagnose?
No, thanks, really. Now, please, I need to get back to work.
Alright. About a 6 on my weird shitometer.
I'm grateful for what you've done, but your heroics don't impress me, Commander.
Yes, because I am so very much here to impress you, my dear.
Tell me more about yourself, Arcelia.
I'm a rent-a-cop. I was hired to keep kids from writing graffiti on the walls at Exogeny. Then all this happened. I wasn't trained for this. I didn't ask for it. I just wanted to end.
So you're a security guard, huh? I always feel bad for security guards. as a security guard in the most basic sense, your job is to effectively be a flashlight cop while acting like you're completely armed. That is a horrible job. It's never properly funded and properly equipped. That's the word I'm looking for. Properly equipped or properly trained.
What can you tell me about the Geth? Do you have any idea what they might be after?
I can't tell you anything about that. I suggest you go to Exogeny if you want answers to those questions.
Interesting. See, as I talk to y'all use words and you use them a certain way, which gives certain credences. If you ain't looking for it, you wouldn't really catch it. I can't tell you anything about that. Not I don't know. I suggest you go to Exogeny if you want answers to that question. Maybe Exogeny knows what's going on. Alright.
I get the feeling you don't like me.
How would you feel if you were hung out to dry by every government organization that ever promised to keep you safe? They should have sent a small fleet. Instead, we get one ship. And you're only interested in the Geth.
Well, to be fair, sweetums, those people who hung you out to dry so much that I didn't even know what was going on down here. I'm interested in the Geth because you told me about the Geth. And I'm down here because I came to see what was going on. Now, they didn't send me. They should have sent a fleet, but once again, they gave no shits about you folks. But I love how it's my fault for popping up, putting me and my people on the line to help you out. And we're not fast enough and strong enough and tall enough and good enough, and how dare we? We should have been better. But I noticed you then dropped this little line here, and you're only interested in the Geth. Aren't the Geth your only problem?
What can you tell me about Exogeny?
Very little. I work there as a security officer. I know they were looking for artifacts and anything of value. That's what they do. They fund the colony. In return, we help them uncover buried treasure. It's definitely not as exciting as they make it sound.
That's how buried treasure works. You might find one thing in 50 years. And that one thing might simply be nothing but a bone. But that bone puts the history books or paleontology or whatever straight on the path to find something 4, 8, 17 centuries later. It's wild. But that is the ever slow crawl of science.
Tell me about Zoo's Hope.
I can't tell you much about it. You should speak to Fidan if you want to know more.
The crawl is a slow thing, but it is a beautiful thing as well sometimes.
Goodbye. Commander.
Yeah, nobody would have sent a fleet to deal with this. Nobody would have known about this. And if they did, they wouldn't have been talking. The amount of business they probably would have lost if they did. Not to mention Exogeny so far does not come off like the kind of company that has your back like that. But we'll have to see, won't we, children?
Oh God! They're everywhere!
Oh, they dropped her. Oh shit, okay, this one's wrong. I'm like, what?
Bring it on.
Countermeasure deployed.
Yeah, I've never really had much tolerance for those people who want to get mad at you for saving them. I don't. It's like, look here. If you really want me to activate my inner asshole, I can do so. Trust and believe. I can step around you and leave you to your devices. I personally would prefer not to, since it's not. Personally prefer not to do that. But I mean, hey. I'm the type, if you burn bridges, I will fight to keep my connections strong. But once you burn a bridge, I'll go back over the motherfucker with C4. I have nothing to say to you.
Another one. Doesn't look like it's been activated yet, though. We should keep looking.
At that point, we are acquaintances, and it is best that we go our separate ways. So y'all hear that door open down there? They think they got us. They think they finna run in here and get something to eat, failing to realize all they did was bring us breakfast. Oh, but wait. One of them got power. Somebody got a shotgun. Somebody's real trigger happy. The variant falls dead, riddled with slugs. This must be the alpha male, the pack leader of these Feros scavengers. Do y'all have the ability to properly pick out all these slugs? Cause
Rally round.
I mean, I don't think y'all can really afford to be like eating this stuff. We couldn't afford to eat it in this day and age. Yeah, kinetic exoskeleton number 9, yes sir. We can't afford to eat it in this day and age for obvious reasons. This old disabled vehicle is more willing to part with its still functioning power cell than one would expect. So now we've got food, we've got power cells, and then we got a few of the water valves turned on.
Regroup.
There it is. Oh, I'm finna taste that. Maybe not. Nah. Don't be afraid to throw your other abilities at your enemy's shields and armor. They're not necessarily designed to hit against shields and armor all the time, but they will still be useful.
Rally round.
William. There you go.
To me.
There! That did it! The system is active.
And there's the water line back on.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Okay. I was wondering why it is I couldn't save.
Form up.
Take cover.
Do not go down that hall. Jesus, Ashley. Yep, I figured.
On me.
Nope. Back here. Oh, that's smart. Nope, guess not. Get back there. No close range with a Krogan, Williams. You're not gonna win.
Regroup.
Ooh, that Krogan rush they do. Ooh, that rush they do. Incendiary explosive 9. Yes, sir. That is the Geth group in the tunnels. That's almost every problem Fidan has got. Let's head back to base. Well, actually, first. Not yet. I think there's one more thing.
Huddle up.
Oh, that's why they were still in combat.
Huddle up. You don't want to go down there.
And why is that? I'll go ahead and just ask this, because he ain't even like, well, who are you? Or no, nope. Hey, don't do that.
What's back there?
I could tell you everything. How would you like that? No! That was a good one. Very intense.
All right.
What's the matter with you?
Just invoking the Master's whip helps remind me I'm still alive. You're here for the Geth, aren't you? You're not the only one interested in those things.
What, Exo-Jenny interested?
Who else is looking for the Geth?
Not looking for, looking to get rid of. They're a thorn in the side of the... Ah! I'm trying to get to the...
This one is no longer fit. We should leave him.
I understand exactly what's going on with him. His laughing ain't madness. That's his defense mechanism. He's close to his limit. I've come across that before. He's close to his limit, so he laughs reflexively.
Is there anything I can do to help you? Do you even want help?
Help me? No. No one can help me now. I'd rather die fighting!
Interesting.
Fighting what?
Not that kind of fight. It's like running through a thorn bush. The more you struggle... Time's up. Company's coming. Ask Fidan. Ask him about the... Ah!
Watch out!
Yeah, well, whatever that was, he paid for that last one. Ain't no like a shield you can make and then shoot through.
I won't do it. I won't. I can't. I won't do it. My mind is my own. My mind is my own. My mind is my own. My mind is my own.
Interesting.
It'll all be over soon. No more pain. No more pain. No more pain. I won't do it. I won't. I can't.
Now he's on repeat. His mind is his own. Every time he speaks to warn me about something, he pays for his transgression. What was it he said? Invoking the master's whip. Okay.
On me.
Haha. Sniper's ultimate weakness. Barriers. Unless they have something to get through them. What the hell? It's weird, it's like she was stuck. Entire, like that's what I'm talking about. I'm only dealing with things like that in the remaster. Such a shame. Because the remaster itself is actually very well done. Has its flaws. Now, if memory serves, when it first dropped, I think people were talking about it being like a bad like remaster slash port. I could be misremembering, but I didn't play it at the time that it had dropped. I played it at the time that it was what, like 2021, late 2022, something like that when I played it. Maybe earlier. But the point is, by the time I got to it, like whatever glitches everybody else was experiencing on a whatever normal basis was considered for this game, I didn't have to deal with it. Now, of course, you've seen some of the ones I had to deal with. Characters doing weird stuff, not fighting when they should be, so on and so forth. Audio disconnections or sentences being cut short despite the fact of not actually skipping conversations. And apparently, tallies are a little jumpy. Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
Hello again, Commander.
I killed the big Varen. The rest are yours.
Excellent. I'll organize a hunt when the immediate threat of the Geth is gone.
There we go.
I have to go.
Here, for your trouble. It's not much, I know, but it's all we can spare.
Yeah, well, thank you. I wasn't really gonna break your pockets, not with everything going on. You're gonna need every dime for repairs, bro. I wasn't gonna break your pockets anyway, but you were definitely gonna be paying me in a normal sense. But with everything going on, I wasn't gonna hold it against you like
Nice
that.
work with those Geth. Glad you showed up. I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
I found these power cells in the tunnels. Are they what you're looking for?
I knew they'd turn up eventually. Here, Dan gave me some requisition money. It's all yours. Now, if I can kick these power cells into place, I'll have this colony up and running in no time.
So that means that vehicle that we found them in was theirs. Probably had a few compatriots in it who died or made it out, but in the end the vehicle was destroyed.
The water started running not long ago. Thanks to you, I assume. Now we just need to deal with the Geth and we can get back to growing this colony. Here, a few credits for your trouble. Thank you again, Commander.
No problem. Just glad you folks ain't gonna starve and you ain't gonna dehydrate. What was it? 3 minutes without oxygen, 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food? If I'm remembering correctly.
Commander, what can I do for you?
I destroyed a Geth transmitter in the tunnels. It won't be a problem any longer.
Thank you, Commander. We're in your debt. You've taken a great weight off my shoulders. I just wish I had such good news for every problem.
Oh, yeah,
Let's
no
talk
problem.
about Zoo's Hope and Feros in general.
Of course, Commander.
There's a guy living down in the tunnels. Is he one of yours?
That would be Ian. He's very sick.
What do you mean?
He seems to be more than just sick.
He hasn't been the same since the attack. We tried to help him, but he wouldn't listen to us. I can't help my people if they won't listen, Commander.
This is true. Now, to an extent, a lot of people say you can only help somebody who wants to help themselves, but that implies that they have the wherewithal, the sense, and the clarity of thought to know that they need help in the first place. Sometimes you've got to kick somebody in the ass.
Don't you have medical supplies? Something to help him?
I wish it was that simple. Ian was a good man I'd like to have with us. Please, Commander. I'd prefer not to talk about it anymore.
Interesting. So you haven't written him off?
Some of the colonists are acting strange.
We're a close-knit group, Commander. Most of us have lost loved ones, friends.
These aren't trained soldiers. Nobody taught us how to deal with the horrors of war.
This is our home. We've watched the Geth slowly destroy everything that is important to us. Don't judge us too harshly.
Interestingly convenient answer. But this, I'm not a PTSD expert, but this is some weird-ass PTSD.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
When did I level up? I must have took my eyes off the screen at the time. Get you a little bit more melee damage in case you want to get close range with another Krogan crazy. So yeah, one for Ashley's assault training, one for combat armor. 2 for Tally's damping. Yeah. And for me. One to singularity, 1 to basic armor. Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right, and then I gave her the combat exoskeleton because the kinetic exoskeleton would be useless because she's already got quite a bit of tech resistance and shield reinforcement. Oh. Yes, yes. Savant 7. Okay.
Regroup.
Forward to Exogene. There's nothing else in these tunnels beyond this elevator. So we progress onward.
Watch out!
Damn. There went the cover. What? Oh. Okay. I guess they took out their own cover.
Let's take it to him.
Let's make it hide.
The last map went south. What are they looking for?
Got some kind of comm signal. It's too weak to pinpoint, but someone is definitely out there.
Nothing like heavy weapon sniping.
More chatter, Commander Shepard. I still can't get a fix on the location.
Whoa.
Any sign of movement? Elizabeth could still be in there. It's only been a few days. She's my daughter. I'll wait as long as I have to.
Boing. Yeah, I see your cover and I raise you splash damage. Alright. Let's go, Marine and engineer. Okay, I'll just walk past your shield. I mean, yeah, you really did something right there. Whoa. Don't know what I'd do if that shield of yours wasn't in the way to stop my oh so deadly onslaught. I'll leave her rifle where it's at. Get the other one to somebody else. Sorry about that. Had a bit of a cough. Yeah. From 8 to 10. I'm sure you like that, don't you? It'll definitely come in handy. Because I know I like that. And if I like it, you like it. Isn't that right? Such fortifications, such defenses? Whatever shall I do?
We've got movement. Some kind of vehicle. Not one of the Geth.
Sounds like they've spotted us. They must be close.
Dealing with the Geth is more important.
Maybe, but they may have what we need in terms of the Geth. They may have information. So how about we play it smart and keep it cool? Let's see what we can do. Don't be afraid to branch out all the time. It might not always pan out well, and you are dealing with your life and the lives of others, but, you know, existence has no choice and has no care. You have to take risks sometimes. Not all the time, but you have to take risks sometimes.
That's close.
Relax, Jong. They're obviously not Geth.
Get back, Julia.
That audio crap.
Who are you? What do you want?
It's alright, man. I'm Alliance Military / Spectre.
Commander Shepard, I'm here to remove your Geth problem.
You see? You worry too much.
And you trust too easily, Juliana.
I'm just glad to see a friendly face. I thought we were the only humans left on this planet.
Yeah, look at that. I've officially found the old married couple. So, yeah, there are others. Zeus Hope still remains.
Fidan and some of the members of Zeus Hope are still alive.
I thought you said they were all dead.
I said they were probably all dead.
They're not dead, but the Geth have really pounded them.
We know what that's like. Those damn synthetics are relentless.
I don't doubt it. Especially if you're where you are now, you don't have a defense. You have a building over you, and you're trapped in a hole, one way in, one way out. All the Geth need to do is toss a few grenades down here, and it's a wrap.
I'll do whatever I can to keep them away from you, but I need some information.
What kind of information?
Ignore
The kind
him.
that keeps you
The Geth are in
alive.
the Exogeny headquarters, just a bit further along the Skyway.
Those headquarters are private property, soldier. Remove the Geth and nothing else.
At no time am I here for any of your damn corporate secrets. I am not here for corporate espionage. Y'all hire people for that crap.
I'm not interested in your company's secrets.
Commander, before you go, my daughter, Lisbeth, she's missing.
They shouldn't waste time poking around. We can do a proper accounting of our casualties after the Geth are gone.
That's my daughter you're talking about. She's still alive. I know it.
Dude, it's kind of cold. Where is she precisely?
Where is your daughter, Juliana?
She was working in the Exogeny building when the attacks came.
Oh, yeah, there were several places she could hide. For a short time.
I actually believe that statement from him.
If she's in there, I'll get her out.
Thank you, Commander. Thank you.
Y'all have any idea as to why the Geth are doing this?
Do you know what the Geth are after?
I have no idea. We certainly haven't found anything of use. Something Exogeny is keen to remind us of.
We need to recoup our expenses. It's nothing personal.
I can respect part of that. But you'll never get anything done if you're gonna play helicopter company. This is what I'm saying. This company from start to finish comes off like one of those companies, like Weyland Yutani from the Alien universe, or fucking Zerka Corporation from Star Wars.
Tell me about the colony.
We established ourselves here 4 years ago. Growth was steady until the attacks. Our biggest challenge has been the lack of resources. There's just so little here of value. Still, we were making a go of it. It was even starting to feel like home.
Oh, good. So you were actually progressing, and you were actually pulling yourself out of a deficit and starting to turn this place into something. Cool. Very cool. I hope y'all are properly supplied down here, because The amount of times y'all, they probably come across booby traps or something.
What brought you here?
I guess I thought this would be the start of a new life. I wanted to go where I could feel like I was making a difference. Instead, everything we built is destroyed. It's very hard not to lose hope.
Thing is, you couldn't really afford an extremely large team. Too many footprints would literally be too many footprints. Too many people trampling over stuff that you can't afford to have trampled over. Too much destruction. And it won't even be because they're trying. It'll literally just be because they're walking, they're setting up camp, they need places to stay. And when you need places to stay, you have to clear paths. And in a place like this, you can't afford to. Literally every single stone might potentially have something on it that you might need. That's the wild part. That is the wild part about history and archaeology as a whole.
Tell me about the colony.
We established ourselves here 4 years ago. Our biggest challenge has been the lack of resources. Still, we were making a go of it.
Right.
Where is your daughter, Juliana?
Somewhere at the Exogeny headquarters, I hope.
How did you get split up from the Zeus Hope colony?
Most of us lived closer to the Exogeny building. Zeus Hope was mostly used as a port. When the Geth hit, we scattered. Until you told us about the others, we assumed they were killed in the first wave. If we had known they were still alive, we might have attempted to join them.
Considering the way the bridge was, it was kind of deep, but not really. They had armatures, a couple of armatures, and some juggernauts. I think those are juggernauts, but primarily standard Geth units. But I don't know if they were that thick at the time or they were that thin at the time. You might have died, but we've cleared that path, so, you know.
They're fairly secure now. Maybe you should do that.
No. I don't think that's a good idea. We have no vehicles, and the Skyway offers little protection.
Like the building we're in now?
Listen, our best hope is to sit tight and wait for company reinforcements. They'll come eventually.
I don't know about that company reinforcements coming eventually, but he's not wrong. As bad as this situation is, it is still shelter, it is still fortifiable, and you at least know what you got. Out there, you're dealing with machines who are able to potentially see much farther than normal humans, and on a bridge, a collapsing, crumbling bridge with no vehicles, no armor, wide open, and most of y'all are probably civilians, if not all of y'all. Easy pickings for snipers. And we've dealt with quite a few Geth snipers over the course of this playthrough.
What was the building used for?
Oh, yeah, we repurposed that structure to serve as headquarters for Exogeny. That's mostly offices with a number of light-duty R&D labs.
Exogeny is a master at repurposing anything and everything.
The company has to make a profit somehow, Juliana. Feros is a long way from self-sufficient.
I was gonna say, setting aside the greed, repurposing is a skill. Like, honestly, keep it real. Fucker threw me that company line real quick though. Oh yeah, that's what we do. It's not a problem. We repurpose all the time. It's kind of our favorite
Stay
pastime.
bunkered down until I find out what the Geth are after.
Of course. And please remember, if you see my daughter...
I'll do what I can.
Please, keep your fire to a minimum when you go to the Exogeny building. We want to minimize damage. Oh, and I must inform you that the company will not be responsible for any injuries you sustain while in our facility.
So the company will not be responsible for any injuries I sustain while trying to save the company. Have I assessed this correctly? Cool.
You're not much of a people person, are you?
I like people. I just like them more when they're helping Exogeny profit. Someone needs to worry about the bottom line. I'm the only one left.
More of an introvert who's more of a numbers cruncher. See, he's like the Citadel folks. He's trying to fight battles he knows he can win, that he's used to. He's trying to keep his mind on what he knows he can do. Useful. Problem is sometimes, well, it's like this. If your job is to file paperwork, take it somewhere, and then eventually have something come of that paperwork, it's the same kind of thing. eventually you doing what you normally do to solve a problem, but you're using it as a coping mechanism, eventually you're gonna have to get to the end of the line. You're gonna have to file that paperwork, and you're gonna have to get the results of it. And that's the issue. It becomes bottom line, bottom line, bottom line, bottom line, and that's all it ends up mattering.
Tell me about Exogeny.
Please. Exogeny Corp is the premier engine of colonization in the new multi-system economy. And in conjunction with our core interests, exploration provides a broad investment base for shareholders.
And that's the thing. I think most of Exogeny is legit. I just think it has a lot of corruption leading / controlling it. I could be wrong though. It's just Exogeny. So far from what we've come across, read, and seen, it does not really give a sense of being trustable. But again, we've all been going for primarily very high profile situations. So it's quite possible it's just the scale of the situation. Meaning Exogeny ending up with too much power, they really can't be trusted.
What are the company's core interests?
Exogeny has a number of subsidiary companies in many different fields. The most profitable adapt alien technologies. There are many other industrial branches, but they aren't really relevant to Feros.
If I remember right, doesn't Exogeny work with binary helix?
Do you have any idea why the Geth attacked you?
None. We're scrambling to find anything of value. There's nothing here to warrant an invasion. There's barely enough here to warrant a colony.
I'm not gonna lie, that is such a basic but such a basic but simple name. Binary helix. Oh, you mean double helix? No, I said binary. But legit, it does the job. Still a better name. Nothing here to warrant an invasion. There's barely enough here to warrant a. Interesting. Okay. All right.
Please be careful if you go to headquarters. We don't want any unnecessary damage to the facility.
But I mean, see what I'm saying? Like, look at this place. It's. I mean, you're not really just ass out, but at the same time, you're kind of ass out. If nothing else, though, you'll be able to stay warm. Jesus Christ. The thing that's getting me is this place does not at all look like it. Like, is this supposed to be like the attic of the area or something? I'm assuming that water is supposed to normally be there, but maybe not. Gavin Hassel.
I was hoping you'd have a moment to speak with me. I've got a bit of a problem.
Interesting.
What do you need?
I need to retrieve some data. It's not a big job, but it pays well.
Go on.
I'm listening.
Good. Good. Poking around in the ruins has become a bit too dangerous for me.
What is it about you that makes people assume we enjoy being in harm's way?
It's not that.
The armor and weapons.
All you need to do is find my console at Exogeny headquarters and drop the data onto this OSD. It's that simple.
It's as simple as this. We look expensive. Nobody desires to simply look expensive. Odds are, if you look expensive, you are expensive. Odds are. It's not a certainty, but the odds are if you look expensive, you are. And in this particular situation, if you look expensive military-wise, stands to reason, there's a good reason for it. Why me specifically,
You're
though?
awfully quick to trust me with this.
Have you seen anyone else
Exactly.
heading to Exogeny lately?
So you're desperate. Doesn't matter who, so long as somebody gets it. Interesting. You're not potentially concerned about this going missing.
I'll look around if I get the chance.
I appreciate it. That data could be worth a lot of money. Of course, this all depends on getting out of here alive.
So you are, but you don't expect anybody who steals it to be able to hide or run. They'd be constantly in your face, so the opportunity will always exist for you to potentially get it back, or maybe even get them to give it to you for any reason.
Why work in the middle of nowhere if your skills are so useful?
Maybe I've got a bit of the frontier spirit in me. That, and the alternative is a bit too secure for my liking. Freelancers don't have to worry about security as much, so long as we keep a low profile.
Yeah, I can respect that. The way he said a bit too secure, too much scrutiny, probably people poking around in his systems when he don't want them to. You work for us, therefore we have access to everything you do. We have access to your time. Your badge lets us know who you've been speaking to and how long you've been speaking. Where you were, where you weren't. Why weren't you at your cubicle for the last 2 hours, sir? Speaking of which, that is actually something that we're having to deal with in this country now. Starting to get it to where people are getting their badges chipped, whether they like it or not. And you are being scrutinized as to how much time you have been spending in places that you should or shouldn't be. It is disgusting. It's even getting to the point now where companies are trying to make it to where, nope, don't go down the street to get coffee. Don't go down the street to get you something to eat. Get it here at our deli, at our restaurant, at our McDonald's or whatever the hell. That way you can constantly stay on the clock.
Tell me about the data I'm getting for you. Plans for a few prototype mods. I'm a freelancer. Some of my mods are highly sought after.
So you're a freelancer, huh? So you're a merc. Never trust a merc.
Get moving. Just keep in mind what I said.
Yep. Never trust a merc. Now he might be trustable, or what he wants at this moment might be trustable, but never trust a merc. Always trust a merc to be a merc. Simple. That's what mercenaries do. You show me a mercenary with a heart of gold, I'll show you one that ain't lived long enough to have their bank account tested yet. It's like a thief with morals or a sociopath that has no real desire to kill. Actually, no, that last one was actually flawed. A sociopath that won't kill. Sociopaths don't actually have a desire one way or the other to kill. It's more of a switch that they can't activate or deactivate. Actually, here lately, I've been hearing sociopathy might actually be false. I don't know. I had to do some more research on that.
You owe us for this. The Skyway is crawling with Geth. Package is secured. We're leaving now.
The hell? Who else is down here on some bullshit? What have you? What package are you securing that you're willing to risk being down here? Inferno and tungsten. Tungsten and frictionless. Yes, sir. Friction level 9 versus friction level 8. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, actually, that was for my sniper rifle. Nah. It ain't that serious. I'll be kind. Actually, give that one to Tally, since her shotgun does take that extra heat. So basically, it's got 14% heat damping, heat absorption rather. Same thing. Yeah. Stuck behind the tires, are we? Well, I mean, that's what happens when you make AI.
We've got incoming Geth. Damn it! Shut down the comm.
I don't think AI in and of itself is a bad thing, but I think AI by its design it's kind of like trying. It's like trying to make a bomb that somehow isn't going to be a lethal bomb, even though you make it out of nothing but grenades and completely combustible explosives and all of that. You didn't make a stun grenade, you didn't make a taser grenade or something, you didn't make something to freeze, you didn't make a smoke grenade. You literally made it to explode and release shrapnel in all directions and burn and cook and all of that. But somehow, some way, you say it was designed to be non-lethal. There's no way it's gonna work like that. It, by its nature, I don't think it can. I could be wrong, but I don't think it actually can by its nature. And the reason why I don't think it can is because of the way AI approaches information. It doesn't approach information the way people do, which is to say, put emphasis and importance on certain things. We give context to the information we have, and AI wouldn't, because why would it? Literally, it wouldn't be more than likely it wouldn't be programmed. And if it does, how do you program proper context from person to person based on an AI without creating some form of bias? You can't. But people, or rather AI, they'll look at all forms of information, and they just want the information because it's knowledge. They don't care about the other part. It's just knowledge. So they'll see like the presidential nuclear launch codes as having the same level of importance as grandma's chicken noodle soup recipe. Context can come from us, but that implies the machine wouldn't then see our context as flawed, because we were designed, or rather we designed them to surpass us. Otherwise we would never have built them in the first place. We would never have built any AI to be our personal assistances, to be faster, stronger, smarter, whatever. And that was how Tally described the Geth being built. They were designed to be better to an extent. But their capabilities only really worked when they were linked together in numbers so that they can think more efficiently and more quickly. To the point of almost allowing their own form of non-linear thinking, and even sentience in the end.
The Geth don't need much of an invitation to move in, do they?
Resistance will be extremely heavy once we are inside.
Let's go, ladies. Oh, okay. Threats dealt with, I guess. been a bit of a bit. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, nah. Oh, you hacked it. Oh, the level of cheating. Kinetic coil. There we are. Kinetic coil. That is what I was looking for a while. At least if that's what I'm thinking it is. Another kinetic exoskeleton 10, frictionless material 9. Nice. Kinetic exoskeleton 9. Really need another energized weave or something. Oh, never mind. No, I don't, because energized weave is kinetic exoskeleton. I forgot. Which means combat exoskeleton is yours. For some reason, I was mixing kinetic exoskeleton up with the bonuses from kinetic buffer. Extra shields, extra mobile accuracy, and extra cooldown. But no. It has some, but not all. Has shields and mobile accuracy, but shield recovery is what it carries. Yes. Right, I forgot I gave her a kinetic coil, weapon damage, and extra stability for the weapon. Okay, there we go. Well, folks, this is going to be the end of episode 19 of Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition, or Mass Effect 1 Remastered Legendary Edition on the Xbox One or Xbox Series X. Interesting. If you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, a follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists, share around some of the other playlists, bang the bell. Follow the links to my Twitch, to my YouTube. Follow the links to my YouTube to get... Sorry about that. Follow the links to my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And God bless you.